my purpose here in this life? Who knows if Allah is watching me? Is faith really a lie? But I won't let these dark thoughts get to me. I fight the negativity and rise. If I just believe in the Lord, I will see He has a plan for me. If I just believe all the pain and the grief is gonna make a better me. So won't you pray with me, say with me, my life's in your. Deep down I'm sad, I can't lie, death is on my mind.
So my name is Maimuna Job, a member of the Unity Foundation for Islamic and Humanitarian Purposes, and I'm the assistant PRO of the organization.
Okay, so basically the idea is because over the past year or two, we've seen that the need for blood has increased in the hospitals. So you'd sit down and you'd see messages rotating on the WhatsApp status while people will be seeking for blood, people will be looking for blood, patients will be in need for blood. So we sat down and said, why not we as youths, maybe we could help ease the situation. Even though if we wouldn't be able to totally solve it, we can help do our part by sensitizing people about blood donation, because people have a lot of misconceptions about blood donation or blood transfusions. So we thought, why not we organize these events, mobilize as much people as we can so that they'd be able to give out blood. So basically the problem, the arising problem for the need of blood is why we are organizing this event. I won't be able to tell you per se that so and so brought up the idea, but as a board, Unity Foundation at the board level, we sat down and just thought that why not we come up with something like this. It all goes back to doing our part as youths in the country and for seeking for national development of the country. So I won't be able to tell you that it's only a person that came up with the whole suggestion, but we as a group sat down and had that idea. So we're basically doing it ourselves. So it's a non-profitable organization, so everything is voluntary. So for the first time, we've had this event for 3 years now, but this time we decided to partner with other organizations. So they helped in bringing the small things that they had alongside the small money we had in our bank account to fund the event. So we also created a GoFundMe account, which was created by Sol Njai. So we were also able to generate funds from that account. We have it annually, we have it once a year. But right now, with the arising need for blood, we might have it twice a year, we never know. But for now, we're having it once a year. Yeah, of course, I think the number one challenge we're facing right now is the fact that people don't want to donate. People think like there are misconceptions attached to it. People think they can't give out blood, or people think they have too little blood to give out. So right now, the only thing we are facing right now is the misconceptions attached to blood transfusions. So we are trying to counter that by raising awareness, which we'll do shortly by some individuals who are also part of the organizers. Of course, it is important. So it all goes back to blood donation being a problem. So the patients in the hospital need blood. Yes, it's true, they have relatives, they have family, they have friends. But in a case whereby they don't have anyone to donate them, they could lose their lives. Yes, so one of the number one problems that could arise from the shortage of blood is obviously death. And I'm sure we do not want that as a country. Yeah. So the final remarks would be, we're glad that people came out. We're expecting the number to increase as the day goes by, but hopefully we'll have more people to donate. So we're also glad that the people that we collaborated with, the other associations, they have made their presence known. They're also here. So we're glad that they all turned out, but we're hoping that we see more people before the end of the event. Yeah.
I can't lie, death is on my mind. What's my purpose here in this life? Who knows if Allah is watching me? Is faith really a lie? But I won't let these dark thoughts get to me. I fight the negativity and rise. If I just believe in the Lord, I will see He has a plan for me. If I just believe all the pain and the grief is gonna make a better me. So won't you pray with me, say with me, my life's in your.
Mr. Modulamin Jack, a blood donor recruitment officer from the National Blood Transfusion Services. From RVTH, but I'm working on the National Blood Transfusion Services, NBTS. It's very serious, I can say, This is why we are here today, to make sure that this event is done accordingly. It's like, as I'm talking to you, we have a lot of patients admitted at our health facilities who are badly in need of this commodity, which is blood. And if they don't have it, what do you think will happen? They might die. You understand? So to avoid that, this is why we're making, massive campaign so that we can have a lot of blood in our blood banks to save lives of, Gambians and non-Gambians. Children and how to call it, pregnant women. Because most of the time, if you go to the labor ward, most of these young mothers lack blood. For instance, if you go to the lab, most of them, if you test their hemoglobin, most of them they have very low HBs. You understand? So this is why we want to encourage more voluntary donors than family replacement donors. You understand? Because at times you can go to the lab, and you have patients who need blood. Most of them used to come from the provinces, and you don't even have relatives here. So this is why we're encouraging people to come forward to donate, so that we can have enough amount of blood in our blood banks. You understand? So in case of labor cases, if at all we have a good blood bank, a good stock in our blood bank, then you can save the lives of patients easily. But if there is no blood in the blood bank, it's a problem. I think I've already said that, because if you donate blood, you are saving lives of a lot of people. You understand? And the life you save may be your own life, you don't know. So it is a collective responsibility for each and every Gambian to come forward to give the gift of life. Yeah, we have a blood bank fridge at the AFSTH, but I think we still need more blood bank fridges, because blood has to be safe in the right temperature. So if you don't have adequate blood banks, it's a problem.
What is the right temperature?
0.4 to 6.0. Yeah. We need to organize more events like this. You understand? Because people need to be sensitized, because there are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to blood donation for transfusion. So I think we should broaden people's horizon on the effects and ideals of blood transfusion. You understand? So I think we need more programs like this. We have to reach out to the communities, because in blood donation, community participation is key. So I think we should engage, the communities.
So how do you see the organization?
They are doing a very, very good job. This is the first time. They've been doing this for quite a long time now, This shows that they are real patriot Gambians. They are. It's like we should always pledge our unflinching and firm allegiance to our nation, and I can see they're doing that. So I have to, commend them for that. Like I said, it is a collective responsibility. You understand? To donate blood is a privilege, but to receive when in need is a right. So I think people should definitely try and come forward and donate blood.
Won't let these dark thoughts get to me. I fight the negativity and rise. If I just believe in the Lord, I will see He has a plan for me. If I just believe all the pain and the grief is gonna make a...
Before you can donate blood, your HB for male should be 13.5 upwards. Then for female, your HB should be 12.5 upwards. You understand? So it's like the blood donor age bracket is between 16 to 65 years. Donors can only donate blood more than 55 years upon the approval of a senior medical doctor. You understand? So I think it's a very safe procedure. You understand? So your weight also would be checked. If you weigh less than 50, you cannot donate blood. You understand? And lactating mothers too cannot donate blood. You understand? In as much as we want to save the lives of patients admitted at our health facilities, the life of the donor is also very important. Types of blood donors, but in the Gambia we only have two. You understand? You have what we call the blood. How to call it? You have what we call the paid donors. We don't encourage paid donors in Gambia. We have voluntary donors and the family replacement donors. So in the Gambia we have two types: the voluntary donors and the family replacement donors. And right now we try to encourage more voluntary non-remunerated blood donors than family replacement donors. You understand? Because family replacement donors are people who used to come to the hospital like people who have patients or their relatives admitted. You understand? They normally come to the hospital to donate their relatives, but volunteer donors don't even they donate blood to patients that they don't even know. So we want to encourage more volunteer donors so that we can have enough blood in our blood banks.
Is faith really alive? But I won't let these dark thoughts get to me. I fight the negativity and rise. If I just believe in the Lord, I will.
My name is Abdullah. I am representing Banjul Red Cross branch. Yeah, this is something that we do every day because in our branch office, you see people will come from the hospital that is there who are being directed by the blood bank to come to the Red Cross, so that because when we have certain emergencies, it is the volunteers who will go to the hospital and donate those people blood. So this is something that we do every day. So the moment we saw the flyer on the social media that there is going to be blood donation today organized by the Unity Foundation, so we deem it necessary that we should come here because this is also our area. Yeah. As I told you, since every day people are coming to the Red Cross for blood, that means there is no blood in the blood bank. And when people gather here and donate blood, then that means we are going to have excess blood in the hospital. So you will see that at least we will miss people coming to our office to ask for people to go and donate blood. Family member, no. I just normal. Yeah, it's just like there is nothing out of me. Yeah, it's very normal. Oh. And this is not my first time doing it anyway.
I can't lie, death is on my mind. What's my purpose here in this life? Who knows if Allah is wise?